Welcome back to If Books Could Talk, the only show where paperbacks speak louder than people. Today's guest has helped athletes, musicians, and straight-A students crush their limits. Please welcome Deliberate Practice.
Thank you. I don't usually do interviews, but I'm happy to share some things I've learned on my travels.
All right, let's get straight to it. The Little Prince, you've been to a lot of planets and met all sorts of interesting characters. But if you had to sum it up, what's the biggest thing you've learned about adults?
Well, I've learned that adults are kind of strange. They get so caught up in numbers and labels. They're obsessed with what's important, but they miss the things that really matter, like love, friendship, and the beauty of seeing the world with a child's eyes.
Sounds like you've got a little frustration there. Why do you think adults are so focused on things that don't matter?
They forget how to look with their hearts. They get distracted by their work, their possessions, their routines, and they forget about the most important thing: relationships. When I met the businessman, he counted stars as if they were objects to own, not wonders to enjoy. I was like, what's the point?
Wow, that's a deep observation. So you're saying that our obsession with material things or even our achievements takes us further away from what truly matters.
Exactly. The fox taught me that. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed, he said. It's not the things that matter, but the connections we make with others. When we truly invest our hearts, that's when things become meaningful.
That's powerful. So what you're saying is that love, connection, and understanding are the keys to life's real happiness, not success, money, or titles.
Yes, exactly. Love isn't something you can measure, but it's what makes life worth living. The rose on my planet. She wasn't the most beautiful, but she was mine. I learned that loving someone means being responsible for them. That's real power.
I love that. You've mentioned the fox a few times. It seems like he taught you a lot about life and relationships. Can you tell us more about what he said?
The fox taught me that we all have something special we need to care for. He made me realize that the time I spent with my rose was what made her special. It wasn't her petals or her color, it was the love I gave her. And that made her different from all the other roses in the world.
So, the most important thing is the time we spend nurturing what we love, whether it's people, passions, or dreams.
Exactly. What you care about is what gives it meaning. That's the secret that adults miss.
That's honestly so beautiful. I feel like we've all been told to work hard and achieve our whole lives. But you're saying maybe we should stop and appreciate the simple, beautiful things.
Yes, the most important things in life can't be seen with the eyes. You have to look with your heart. The world's greatest truths are the simplest ones.
Now that's a perspective we need more of, so if you could give a piece of advice to adults watching this, what would you say?
Stop trying to own everything. Own your connections. Treat people, not things, like they're precious. If you love something, give it your time and attention. That's how you make life meaningful. And don't forget to see the world through a child's eyes sometimes before the grown-up world gets too heavy.
Such wisdom from someone so young. I think we could all benefit from slowing down, looking at the stars, and remembering what really matters.
The stars are beautiful, aren't they? They remind me of my rose, and of all the places and people I've loved along the way. That's what makes the journey worth it.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us today, The Little Prince. You've reminded us all to stay true to what's important: love, connection, and the simple beauty of life.